This is Tank's Vlog for June 17th, 2018, wrapping up today in sports. Wow, do you believe it? The Mets actually scored 5 runs. It's amazing! They had 10 hits too! That's as many hits as they have in a whole series sometimes. Great performance by Steven Matz. And the Mets actually won a game. Just their second win in June. 5-1 to beat the Diamondbacks. What a terrible season this has been. But there's something interesting to see. Mets actually scoring runs, getting hits. Who would have ever guessed it? I tell you. Yankees, meanwhile, they continue to roll, beating the Rays 4-1. Luis Severino pitched 8 innings without allowing a run. And the Yankees also gain a ground as the Red Sox look like the Mets on Saturday night, as they are unable to touch Wade LeBlanc, going to get 2 hits as they lost 1-0 to the Mariners. Elsewhere in baseball, it was the Tigers beating the White Sox 7-5. The Astros 10-2 winners over the Royals. It was the Marlins 5-4 over the Orioles. The Athletics beat the Angels 6-4. The Rangers 5-2 winners over the Rockies. Pirates beat the Reds 6-2. Blue Jays handed Max Scherzer his second straight loss in a 2-0 win. Marco Estrada pitched well in that game as the Nationals managed just 3 hits. The Twins slugged the Indians 9-3. It was the Phillies 4-1 winners over the Brewers. The Braves edged the Padres 1-0 behind a brilliant performance by Sean Newcomb. The Dodgers beat the Giants 3-1, and the Cubs beat the Cardinals 6-3. In World Cup action, the French beat the Australians 2-1. Croatia beat Nigeria 2-0. Denmark beat Peru 1-0. And in the surprise of the day, Argentina, Iceland played to a 1-1 draw. Now, this game should have been won by Argentina, except Lionel Messi on a penalty kick whiffed. I tell you, Lionel Messi, I don't know. He's supposed to be the greatest soccer player in the world, but is it me or does he shrink a little bit in these pressure situations in international competition? I don't know how he does. I don't follow soccer closely enough to see how he does in his team and league play, but certainly when the World Cup or America's Cup or whatever, the Federation's Cup, always seems like he plays poorly in these clutch situations. Now, the big story on Saturday, though, was in Shinnecock Hills, the golf. Oh, these golfers. Oh, they're whining and complaining. That course is too hard. That course is too hard. Wah, wah, wah. We need to play on courses that we could kill. We're professional golfers. We shouldn't be playing on courses that are too hard. Wah, wah, wah. Give me a break. So I like the U.S. Open. U.S. Open always has the hardest courses. And I love it. I love it at the leader right now. There's a 4-way tie at 3 over par. There's nobody getting close. Nobody's shooting 10 under par in this tournament. I hate whenever you see leaders -12, -11, -10. Give me a break. This is real fun. Watching hard course, watching putts go by the hole, and of course Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson's meltdown was hilarious. And everyone's reaction to Phil Mickelson's meltdown was even funnier. And what was even funnier was Mike Francesa channeling that, I don't remember the guy's name. But I thought Mike Francesa was going to record a YouTube video. Leave Phil alone! feel alone. Ugh, Dustin Johnson still got a share of the lead. I mean, he had a disastrous front nine, but somewhat recovered by going only one over par in the back nine. So he's at +3. So is defending champion Brooks Koepka. So you got the two defending champions as part of this four-way tie. The last two champions. The Johnson from 2016, Koepka from 2017, both at +3. And you got two guys, Daniel Berger and Tony Finau, who came out of nowhere, played earlier in the day when the conditions were a little softer, and were able to get 66s, and now are going to be playing in the final pairing. So we'll see what happens. USGA has apologized, saying that we made it too hard. So you know the scores are probably going to be a little bit lower on Sunday, but with everything so tight, I think you're going to probably have one of the funnest dramatic final rounds in major history for golf. So, what are you going to do? Watch the Mets putting up soccer scores? I'm looking forward to that tonight. Today's three stars are Wade LeBlanc of the Mariners, Luis Severino of the Yankees, and Nicholas Castellano of the Tigers. Today's birthday shout-out goes to Dave Concepcion, one of the great shortstops of all time, turned 70. And we take a look back to 1978, when Ron Guidry set a Yankees franchise record for 18 strikeouts. Guidry went on that year to finish 25-3 and win the Cy Young. So, especially if you're a Yankee fan, it's Old Timers Day. Click the story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.